force of overtime. You run out of legs, they hit some tough shots there. But what was the third quarter that dug that hole, or second and third quarter that kind of dug the hole for you?
Yeah, it was the second quarter. You win the first quarter, you win the third quarter, you win the fourth quarter, but to get our score 37-18 and to allow a 21-1 run. And as I told our guys in a few of the huddles during that second quarter run that they had, it's imperative. We weren't making any shots. We had 4 turnovers to 6 points during that stretch. But when you're not making shots, you got to find a way to guard. And we did nothing in that quarter. I believe second quarter, 37 points on 59% from the field. And then to your point, I couldn't agree more. You have to expend so much energy to get back in the game. Great look to win it at the buzzer. Then you get to overtime, and obviously we gave up 15 points. I think they were 6 of 7 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3, and our first 2 possessions of overtime were turnovers. So we kind of got behind the 8 ball rather quickly. But to your point, Matt, I think that game was lost in the second quarter.
It might be the film thing, but what did you see the issue being with tracking Grayson Allen, especially in that first half?
Effort. Yeah, just did a better job as the game went on. That was the message at halftime. We're not playing hard enough. I think we had a couple of guys that kind of showed up tonight, in chill mode. And, that team had lost 2 in a row. They're fighting for their playoff play-in lives. And it's amazing when you play hard what happens. We picked up the urgency, and we outscored them 31-25 and 21-12. But give him credit. He's a great shooter, but I just didn't think the effort was there in terms of locating him, finding him, taking away his airspace, and limiting his separation.
Coach, you did a really good job of walling off the paint for you guys on the offensive end. Just what are you seeing trying to create as strong of looks as possible there?
Oh, so I say it again, Ryan. I'm sorry.
Oh, they're doing a great job of walling off the paint for you guys on the offensive end. Just what went into that for them, and just how is that something that you guys can solve going forward?
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, last 6 games we're averaging 59 in the paint. To your point, and tonight to only have 40 is well below what we average on the season and what we've averaged as of late. We did have 26 in transition, which is a great number for us, but they did a good job of bottling up Nikola in the post. Anytime he caught the ball at the nail, they really crowded him. But I'll have to watch the film to see where we can be better in terms of generating more quality paint looks. But we were also 20 for 39, meaning we missed 19 shots in the paint. How many examples did we have guys at the rim kind of jumping in the air, not finishing, or hoping something happened, and obviously nothing did happen? And it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, there were a couple of times where Jamal was trying to will us to a win, and got down there. We just weren't able to finish at times. So the fact that we generated 39 looks in there but only made 20 is, I think, a big part of that as well.
There were a couple of stretches where offense was tough to come by for you guys, even as you were coming back in the second half. What did you sort of see throughout the course of that as you were sort of able to chip away at it?
When you get stops, which we did in the second half, you can get out and run, score some easy baskets. And I felt we were 15 of 39 from the three-point line, and we probably missed around, I'd say, almost 15 wide-open shots. So obviously, if you can knock down a couple of those three-point looks, that's going to be a big difference maker. And we had a lot of really good ones by good shooters. So we'll watch the film. Got to give Phoenix credit. They had lost 2 in a row, and they came in here and got a hard-fought win. And we have them one more time, which will determine the tiebreaker.
There are losses which are kind of characteristic of problems that can occur over a season, and there's uncharacteristic losses. Given the makeup of this one, they made as many threes. You guys had more points allowed off turnovers than you had this season. Would you call this an uncharacteristic loss for you guys?
I would say yes, and largely because of what happened in that second quarter. For me, I can't remember a time this year where we allowed a 21-1 run. That's the ball game right there. I know that we had a chance to win it. Great look by Nikola on the keep there, and if there's a second more, Aaron's got the tip in. But that 21-1 run to me was what was uncharacteristic in terms of, especially when you consider the way we have been playing as of late. But you can't feel sorry for yourself. We got to watch the film, clean some things up, and we know we have a very good team coming in here on Thursday night, and we'll have to be ready to go.
Coach, when you talk about those missed threes, Can it still be like, I guess, building blocks for a young player like Peyton Watson, who you're gonna need to take those shots in the playoffs in these high-pressure situations?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to take them. Drive the ball. I mean, like if you're open, yes, we want to shoot the ball. And by the way, I thought Peyton was outstanding tonight. I know that if you look at the stat sheet, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks. He had some great driving kick plays in that first half when they went to a zone. His energy is ever. I thought he was really, really good tonight. But I think for him, with the way teams guard him at times, it's a fine line of, okay, I'm wide open, I got to shoot this. But also, hey, man, let me get to the foul line. Let me attack that basket. I'm 6'7", I'm 6'8", I'm athletic. Play with an attack mode mindset and dunk on somebody or get to the free throw line. So I think it's that balance of finding, okay, shooting the open shot, but also playing in attack mode and mixing both in.
One more question. What have you liked about Christian's defense and just the overall impact he's made since the All-Star break?
Yeah, I mean, when I met with him a little while ago, we talked about just him getting back to doing all the intangibles, Harrison. What does that mean? Playing hard, playing physical, playing aggressive, and having better discipline on the defensive end of the floor. And what I've seen lately is a guy that's fully locked into doing everything he can in his role to help impact winning. And, I think both he and Peyton, in their minutes tonight, did a really good job out there in terms of helping impact the winning. And obviously we just didn't have enough of that, across the board. Thanks, guys.